That awkward moment where you think you're gonna have a day off, but then stuff goes down on the internet. What's cracking, guys? Today I have some spicy Funimation news, or leaks, that you guys may be interested in. Let's roll that intro. Anyway, some of you may have heard, or may not have heard, which is why you're clicking on this video, that's fine, but Funimation just had a little leak of a bunch of voice actor recordings saying some naughty little bitties. Now, these are probably some very old recordings, considering they're from Dragon Ball Z, and I think maybe one of them is from Soul Eater, but they're being around, and they're from renowned voice actors such as Chris Sabat and Monica Rial, among a few others. Now, as to why these are going around currently, well, I think it's pretty obvious that the supporters of Vic Mignogna and his current situation going on in court decided it would be great to show this to everyone on the internet, and so they did. And I'm sure some of you guys also want my take and opinion on the matter of what's going on. And don't worry, I will give you my full opinion on this. Biased, unbiased, whatever. My objective opinion. Let's go with that. But first, obviously, we gotta show off the audio recording so you guys can know what exactly is going on, because I'm sure some of you are confused. So let's play a few clips, okay? Now, this first one is from an episode of Soul Eater, specifically episode 44 commentary. So it's quite old, but it's Monica, so...
Alrighty. Penis eater. What about hard-ons?
Pole eater. I meant you gum.
Honestly, my humble opinion, it's not that bad. It's a pretty normal video clip there of them just kind of, as you could say, dick around in an audio studio recording room, which is where most of these are being recorded. Hence why they are recorded. They're in Funimation Studios, and this is being recorded, and these are being leaked. This next one is from Krillin. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm carrying a few extra pounds around myself. Not much time to work out. Keeping them happy is a full-time job. Especially that bitch on the right. God damn, you try to keep that bitch happy? It's impossible. I just give her food, I give her presents, I give her rings, I give her any... I'm sorry.
So yeah, that's pretty much like Krillin complaining like an abridged version of Krillin. It's just about like wives and keeping them happy and stuff like that, you know? Like, honestly, I think that one's just harmless banter as well. Like, not much to say about that one. And this one's from Goku's voice actor.
I do have one more request. It has to do with our training regime. Will you guys suck me off until I come all over your faces?
I mean, like, it's very lowbrow humor, to say the least. Nothing that I'm above, either. You know, like, I do lots of crass and dumb jokes all the time, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them are recorded. Especially from my streams, that's to say the least, or even from old videos of mine. And I, like, personally, I mean, it's not professional. Yes, this is obviously not professional, hence why it's not released in the full, like, Dragon Ball episode. But it's just them, like, talking and being normal. Now, this next one is also from Goku, but it's quite bad. Again, I'm gonna leave a link to this one below if you guys want to hear it. But it's basically Goku calling his son a bundle of sticks. If you guys get my gist on that, you know, get the gist of what I'm saying on that one there. You know, like, it's maybe a bit too much for YouTube to say this one out loud. And it's not just one time. He very much says it a lot too. This one can raise quite a few eyebrows. This particular audio clip is a bit spicy, to say the least. This one is from Hercule, aka Mr. Satan, but it's been, you know, like, Funimation decided this wants to be a family-friendly Dragon Ball, send people to the other dimension. So, you know, obviously the name changed, but this clip was revealed of him.
Well, you know, I wouldn't keep anything from my fans. Not even this gorgeous cock. Ha ha!
Come on, like I think that's pretty innocent there. I think that one's actually kind of funny how they added that one in there. Obviously, I don't know. I think it's funny. My humor not the best. This one is a little bit interesting because it's like Chi-Chi and Gohan.
Go on. I'm like, yes! It's like, right there!
I assume maybe she was supposed to be like calling out to Gohan in pain and she wanted her son to like help her out, but it sounded a little bit too lewd and she was laughing at the fact. Like that's what I get there, but still it's incest, and you know, like I can understand why people would be like a little bit like about that one. And by far the most interesting sound clip of them all is from Mr. Chris Sabat with his character drama. And I gotta share at least a little bit of it because it's wow, to say the least. He actually produced this one for his own purposes, I guess.
Popo, come closer. I feel my time is near, and I've never been with a man before. Apply the sacred ointment, Popo.
Oh, yes, Kami.
Yes, right there. Yeah, oh, that feels so good, Mr. Popo.
I do my best, but Mr. Popo does not fuck.
You must, Popo. It is for me.
Whoa! What's wrong?
Nothing, Yamcha. It's nothing. Mr. Popo and I have a special relationship. Oh, my Popo, he knows how to handle balls. He collected all the balls last time.
No way! Let me have some of that.
It's my ointment. I need it. I need it for Piccolo.
Kami, what's going on here?
I had to use the sacred ointment.
Apply the sacred ointment on me.
No way! I need some.
Bend over, Yamcha.
No! That can't be! Ah!
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, more of that.
No!
Bend over
I don't-
further, Yamcha.
It can't!
Yeah.
Stop it! Bulma!
Yeah.
Bulma!
Think of Bulma. I must think of Bulma. No.
All right, and yeah, you know, it gets interesting to say the least with the Dragon Ball sound effects in the background and the laser blasts and other things. You can tell it's just very lowbrow, very, very, very lowbrow humor. And him just playing around with his voice acting roles and creating a dumb scenario. There is a pedo joke at the end that I won't include, but if you guys want to hear it, I'll leave the sound clip below. Again, like listen at your own discretion. It's all it is. It's just audio. Obviously, it's not good. Definitely not a good look for Funimation having all these leaks of these actors saying horrible, horrible things. And it's very clear that the people who leaked these wanted to put Funimation in the hot seat because on Twitter, guess what's trending? Well, you guessed it, Funimation links. They wanted this to come out. They wanted people to see Funimation in a light, saying like, hey, you guys aren't so sparkly clean. You guys are not so good. And well, they have accomplished that. Obviously, yes, they're not sparkly clean. But in my opinion, alright, my objective opinion on this here, it's just a bunch of guys hanging out and saying stupid stuff. Except the last one, which was just him doing a very lowbrow humor production, to say the least, of all his roles. And I honestly don't think you should hold it that hard against them. I just think it's dumb. I just think it's dumb humor. And that's really all it is. Some of it was never even meant to get out in the first place or to offend anybody. It's just them, like, being themselves and thinking it's a safe environment just to, like, mess around with their friends. And, you know, like, obviously that wasn't the case considering now it's on the internet. I'm sure plenty of you guys have said some dumb stuff to your friends. Like, I've said lots of dumb stuff all the time in front of cameras. I don't think, like, this should, like, end anybody's career. Like, I don't think it's, like, should be that bad. However, what I do think that this does is kind of level the playing field Because Funimation and obviously some of these voice actors who dub some of the roles have tried to put a moral high ground, saying that they're like above Vic Mignogna and other situations, that they've never done anything bad and they're all good and stuff like. Well, obviously not. This puts them in a very human perspective. Like, no, they're just as dumb. They're just as crass. They're just as filthy as the rest of us. You know, like they're just as bad. So, do I think these leaks are a good thing? Well, obviously not for Funimation. Like, duh. But, like, I still think it's good that these were kind of shared around. Mostly because, and hence why I'm sharing around too. Mostly because, like, it puts these actors who had a moral high ground on the same level as everybody else. Like, they can no longer take it. It's not accessible to them anymore. However, do I think people should spin this out of control and like try and get these people fired for some of this dumb stuff? No. Like, no, it's just dumb things people say. That's literally all it is. Some of it's even kind of funny. Will it ruin the dub for some of you? Maybe. Maybe, but I still think it's just dumb humor. So what are your thoughts and opinions on all this here? Do you guys agree with me, or do you guys think that, yeah, maybe like some repercussion should happen here? I don't know. Should Funimation like issue an apology, or I don't know. Leave your comments, concerns below in the video. I look forward to reading them all. Again, this is some spicy news that I couldn't really ignore. Have to get it out there, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Noble News. Please leave a like, support this series, subscribe for some more quality content, and I hope to see all of you beautiful sons of guns again next time.
You crazy mother...